Nice try by Nicholson, almost jumped the route. He's used speed before this game. Get a nice scoring opportunity.
Colby Claycorn trying to drive into the net, but gets blocked by Robertson and Wong. Boris Wong gets the ball, passes to Andy Wong. Andy goes in for the layup. Hits the bottom of the rim.
FCA slowly starting to get their offense going now. That drive to the net, drawing a foul. Nice work by Andy Wong, wearing number 13.
Looks like he received a pushing foul. First foul shot bounces off the rim. Goes up for a second. And rolls off the rim once again. Nice rebound by number 4, Brian Nkwambe. Mason Nicholson going up the left side of the court. Ball gets to Colby Nicholson, who drives in. Passes it out to Archer Smith. Ball gets past Colby Claycorn to Isaiah Caldwell, number 10. Famously known as Spider-Man for coming to the pep rally in a Spider-Man costume. Number 4, Nkwambi got the ball. Passes it to Boris Wong. Passes it to Luke Robertson. Goes in. Tries to pass it to number 4.
Christmas comes early there for Mason Nicholson. Wasn't expecting that, but the FCA pass goes right into the side of his face. He'll take that for a scoring chance any day.
Brian Nkwambi accidentally hitting Mason when he goes up for the ball.
Yeah, it looks like it's only his first of the night so far, but that makes 7 fouls in this first quarter for FCA. Coaches are going to have to keep track of their usage of guys. Hope they don't get into too much foul trouble. They do have a pretty deep roster.
Amazing second foul shot by Mason Nicholson. Nkwambi gets the ball, passes it to Andy Wong. He tries to throw the ball down the court, thinking one of his teammates were there. The ball bounces outside the court. Mason Nicholson passing the ball into Colby Nicholson, and that looks like it's the end of the quarter.
What a great first quarter it was for Laker fans, Laker players. If you're a fan of the gold and green, you're going to like that.
Well, on our timeout period, we'll pass the commentary down to the booth.
Charlie Gregory, number 9, with a close 3 shot. Bounces on the back of the rim. Alexander Robichaux, number 11, with the rebound.
Yeah, Lakers started letting up there a bit in the first quarter on the offensive rebound chances. Nice to see Alexander Robichaux coming in.
Number 8, Fish Wong. Got the ball, drove in, goes for the 2-point shot. Alexander Robichaux tries to snatch the ball, but accidentally taps it out of bounds. Fish Wong giving excellent commanding advice to the rest of his team. Real team leader right here. Number 12, Elijah Babbitt with the ball. Tries to put it up for the 2. Passes off the rim. Archer Smith, our own number 12, goes in. Passes it to Caldwell, number 10.
Oh. Nice work by Smith and Caldwell there. I know that hasn't resulted in a scoring chance yet, although it does now with Alexander Robichaux's 3. But Smith did a great job getting the defensive rebound under the net, giving up a lot of inches to some of those Eagle players, but he still stuck in there tenaciously. Got the rebound, created the chance.
Number 12, Elijah Babbitt, trying to put the ball up for another 2. It's blocked by Harvey. Blocked by a foul, I should say. Number 11 from Harvey, Alexander Robichaux. That was his first foul. Babbitt with a close foul shot. Babbitt going for another foul shot. Will he make it? Goes up, bounces off the back of the rim. Alexander Robichaux, number 11, caught the ball, passes it across court to Caldwell. Passes back to Mason Nicholson. Passes back to Robichaux. To Archer Smith, who goes for the 3. And goes inside the rim, but comes out.
Crowd wanted to see a 3 there. They might get another one.
Archer Smith with the 3. Number 8, Fish Wong. Got the ball. Gets stopped by Alexander Robichaux. Both teams fighting for the ball. Luke Robertson ultimately ended up with the ball. Passed it to number 9, Arnold Wen. Sorry, number 4, Brian. No, number 9. I was correct the first time. Sorry about that.
It's hard to see up here sometimes, but going back a little bit, that was a great heads-up play from Luke Robertson. Coming out of that little scrum on the ground, he saw Yuen open in the corner, did a long pass over everyone's arms to give Yuen a basically free 3-point shot attempt.
Alexander Robichaux going down with the ball again. Passes to Charlie Gregory, number 9, who spins around everybody and goes for a layup. Bounces off the side of the rim.
Had everything but the finish there. Great spin move from Charlie Gregory.
Number 8, Fish Wong. He went up for the 2 and bounced off the rim. Number 3, Luke Robertson passes it to Wen. The ball gets intercepted by Mason Nicholson.
This time he planned it.
Alexander Robichaux trying to push deeper into the key. Archer Smith with the ball, passes it back to Nicholson, who goes for the 3 but bounces off the front of the rim. Caldwell trying to stop number 9, Arnold Wen. Now Fish Wong has now got the ball. Back to Arnold Wen. Archer Smith tightly on him. Passes it back to Fish. Goes up for the 2. Number 12, Elijah Babbitt with the close rebound. Alexander Robichaux pushing up, passing the ball deep. Mason Nicholson scrambling for the ball.
Great play from Nicholson to keep that alive.
Charlie Gregory looking for his way in. Passes it to Archer Smith, passes it to Robichaux, into Mason Nicholson. Looks like there was a foul there.
I think Nicholson knew exactly what he did. Got hands over and around accidentally. I don't even think he meant to do that. As soon as he heard the whistle, he started slowly jogging.
Eagles with no fouls this quarter, which is surprising.
Yeah, they got their fair share in the first quarter, I guess. So coaches might have told them to ease up. It's going to be a long game. You definitely don't want any of these players fouling out too early, especially where Lakers are already ahead by quite a lot. They're going to need every tool in the toolbox to catch up.
Number 10, Jonathan Lambropoulos. That's a long last name. Got the ball. Ben Bradford's number 3 on Harvey's now got the ball. Passes it to Charlie Gregory. Pushes in. Passes it to Caldwell. And gets to it. 2. Amazing 2 by Caldwell.
There's 2 on the board for Peter Parker.
Number 13, Andy Wong with the ball. Passes to number 10. Jonathan Lambropoulos. Now Isaiah Caldwell, number 10 on the Harvey side, has now got the ball. Passes to Luke Riley, number 4. Pass to Ben Bradford. Colby Claycorn's got the rebound. Put the ball up for a nice feed.
Ball teased us for a bit there, rolling around the rim, but it does eventually fall in. Nice second effort by Cleghorn.
Number 10, Jonathan Lambropoulos. I think that was a foul against Harvey. Luke Riley passed it to Ben Bradford. Goes down center, trying to put it up for the 2. Number 7, Lorenzo Onana got the ball.
That's a great C there for the pass to Jonathan Lambropoulos, I think. Getting open there.
Luke Riley, number 4 with the ball, going down the right. Goes for the 2. Bounces off the side of the rim. Number 10,
Lambropoulos, I'm going to say. Yeah, there are some tough names on this FCA roster. But a strong drive to the net there. He's been doing well getting open. And here we see again FCA, their full court press on defense. Really making the Lakers work for it.
Ben Bradford passes to Colby Claycorn, number 6. He passes to Luke Riley. Riley passes it to Caldwell. Back to Claycorn. To Charlie Gregory, number 9. Making his way into the net. And puts it up for 2.
Nicely done by Charlie Gregory. Lakers getting scoring from up and down the lineup, which is exactly what you want to see on a long tournament like this.
Number 7, Lorenzo's got the ball, puts it up, bounces over the rim. Ben Bradford's now making his way down the court. Everybody else goes up for the 2. Rolls along the rim and falls off the wrong side. Claycorn with the shot 3.
That's been one of the difference makers for Harvey so far this game. They might not be getting the rebounds directly under the net, but they're doing well in other areas of the offensive zones, making sure that their scoring attempts always have 2 or 3 different attempts in the same attacking phase, right? Their first shot might bounce out, but the second and third attempt eventually go in. One of the big reasons they've got a 30-point lead right now, and we're only in the second quarter.
Bradford passes it to the outside to Caldwell. Caldwell goes for the 3. Bounces on the backside of the rim. Number 13, Andy Wong with the ball. Actually fumbles the ball while dribbling. I feel like Andy Wong has definitely been a star player on the Eagles side today.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting going at first, but when Wong subbed on kind of midway through that first quarter, became a bit of a catalyst for the Eagles offense. He's playing, I believe, that point guard position, bringing the ball up the center every time, where he's able to see where things are going, dictate the offense. Here he is giving some pointers to players on defense as well.
Joe Gregory passes to Colby Nicholson, who goes in for the 2. Bounces off the front of the rim. 3-on-1 against number 2 Boris Wong. Manages to
goes down in a sea of white and green, but manages to hang on to the ball. Well done for number 2 Boris Wong.
Colby Nicholson passes Colby Claycorn. He passes to Chessie, who's if Harvey gets Chessie into the center, they are going to have an amazing rebound time.
Yeah, a lot of height on the court right now for the fans of the green and gold. Here's some good defense from the Eagles, forcing the Lakers to run out that 24-second shot clock. First time it's happened this game.
We ready for a server that we can fire?
Andy Wong with the ball, passes to Boris.
What time?
Goes through his arms. Joe Gregory passes to Ben Chessie. Passes it to Claycorn.
Text in Discord.
Goes around, passes back to Chessie. Chessie looking for a path. Decides to pass it to Colby
My
Nicholson.
Discord, what's now?
Passes it back to Chessie. Passes into Michael. He goes for the two, but bounces off from the backboard. Number 2, Boris Wong tries to pass the ball. Excellent jump and block by Joe Gregory.
Nicely done. Great work there by Joe Gregory, jumping up to tip that pass. Must have done the tip drill a lot in his non-existent football days, I guess.
Number 10, Chessie blocking the pass. Accidentally knocking it out of bounds.
Yeah, we're all tipping passes now. Chessie, though, has a much larger wingspan than Joe Gregory. You expect it from him. He's done it before this game. I'm sure we'll do it again. Gregory, though, just kind of got a gift and was up in the right place the right time. Found Colby Nicholson just under the net. An easy 2 points for the Lakers.
Excellent shot by Lambropoulos.
Yeah, that's Lambropoulos. He's been pretty dangerous in the paint for the FCA Eagles so far this game. They got to watch him when Lakers are on defense. And number 10 in green and black and blue is streaking through the green paint.
Eagles accidentally putting the ball out of bounds. Nicholson's starting the ball off. Nicholson passes it to Colby Claycorn. Passes to Joe Gregory. Gregory drives in, goes for the 2. It's blocked by number 12. I believe that's Elijah Babbitt. Fishpong got the ball. Passes number 4, Bobby.
And there's Chessie once again, hands in the passing lane, disrupting the Eagles' offensive attack.
Chessie is one of our seniors too, and this will be his last year of basketball with us, won't it?
That's right, yeah, this is his last home tournament for quite a few of the guys on the roster. Let's see, quick count. We got Ben Bradford, Ben Chessie, Isaiah Caldwell, yep, Alexander Robichaud, Archer Smith, all grade 12 players.
All very experienced players too. Joe Gregory.
Oh, and Mason Nicholson, sorry, I missed him. That's 6. Almost half the Lakers roster in grade 12.
That was a close 3 by Ben Chessie. Fishpong got the ball. Taking it down the court.
Final seconds now of the second quarter.
Passes to number 10, Jonathan. Passes to number 4 into 8. Looks like it might have been a charging foul by Ben Chessie.
Right at the last minute, tough, as he's trying to beat the clock. Only a few seconds left. Chessie was looking to get a last-minute scoring chance, maybe get the ball up to one of the Colbys, Nicholson or Cleghorn, who was waiting there for a pass. Unfortunately, just a little too eager, gets tangled up with a player in black and blue. Although, oh no, my mistake. It looks like we're going to get some shots. Must have been a foul on FCA.
Nice foul shot for Chessie.
Yeah, foul not on the board yet. We didn't catch the official call, but yeah. So that tenacity from Chessie pays off.
Amazing second shot by Chessie. 3.2 seconds left on the clock. Do you think Harvey will be able to get a final basket?
I don't know. I think with 30 points, they don't have to push desperately. Although FCA is certainly looking desperate on D. Almost. Colby Nicholson with very long-range shot attempts there. Doesn't quite go out. All right, before we send you down for halftime, we just want to thank all the folks who made the stream possible. Big thanks, of course, to Mr. Michael Fletcher, who is the athletic director and assistant coach for the boys team. Put in a lot of work to make sure this tournament happens. Working the door tonight are Ali Sirwa and Delaney McElwain. Delaney McElwain also did a great job announcing the players before the game. Big thanks to her for all the help she does. At the minor officiating table, we have Alice Vautour on scoreboard, Violet McDonald on the 24-second shot clock, and Maddie Fraser-Cole checking all the right boxes on the score sheet. Up here in the skybox, Jay Gillette is working camera for the first time. Big thanks to Jay. Tim Neidert pressing all the right buttons on console. And we'll send you down where Kevin Sheffers-Roy and Austin Jameson are working behind the scenes to make sure Austin Little can man the booth.
everybody, and welcome back. We currently have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on halftime. Both teams seem to be warming up and getting ready for their next 2 quarters of the game. Lots of fans have come to watch. We've got the whole Harvey High School here to come and support the Harvey Lakers.
Yeah,
Plus, we've got some parents from the Eagles here, too.
I was going to say, yeah, looks like a lot of Lakers students, but I think a lot of Eagle students and parents as well. Even some folks from the community. Lots of people tuning in. Here in person, rather. Hopefully there's a lot of you tuning in at home as well. But if you're able to make it out here for the weekend, it's always better in person. We'd love to have you down here in the David McMullen Gymnasium. We should probably go through the rest of the schedule for you while we're here. So following this game at 2:45, there will be a game between the other 2 teams in this tournament, where the Fundy Mariners and the Heartland Huskies. So those 2 teams will face off starting at 2:45. At 5:15, Fundy will continue playing their second game against these FCA Eagles. And then at 7 o'clock, Harvey takes on the Heartland Huskies. That's a big rivalry matchup. Those teams have faced off at Laker Station, or Harbor Station rather, multiple times in the past. So always a good matchup when those 2 teams get together. And then tomorrow on Saturday at 12:30, we have FCA versus Heartland. And finally, 2:15, it will be Harvey versus Fundy to close out the Fens Market Invitational here in Harvey.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on halftime.
FCA looks like they're going to get every available second of shooting practice in.
Oh, yeah.
Lakers taking a calmer approach, getting a pep talk on the bench here from coaches McMullen and Fletcher. Coach Barrio, I imagine, is working, but hopefully we'll see him this evening at 7 p.m. And the Eagles, now they've only got 2 coaches on the sidelines. They've got 5 on the roster.
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine some of those coaches may be working in Fredericton and unavailable for this game. But I think, yeah, it looks like their coaches could be a team in and of itself in this tournament.
Yeah, so we did a pep rally earlier today, right before lunch, and that seemed to be a very lively event among the students and players.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. First time we've had a pep rally here in quite some time. I mean, with COVID, of course, we were unable to get together as a whole school. Hard to do those kinds of things online. So I think it was really nice for everyone, the middle school all the way up to grade 12, coming out supporting our teams. Our senior girls have had a great start to their season. They're doing really well, competing in the single A standings in season and having good showings at tournaments. And the senior boys, of course, kicking off their home tournament later today.
Yeah, the senior girls, a lot of their games are very impressive, especially where they go against a lot of AA teams, too.
Yep. That's the thing you got to remember about the Harvey schedule. They might not rack up the exhibition wins, but they're playing against very tough competition, and they're always hanging in there, which is something you like to see. Interesting lineup here to start the second half. Coaches electing to roll deep into the bench. We've got Luke Riley, Mason Nicholson, Archer Smith, Isaiah Caldwell, and Charlie Gregory. Only one of these players started the game as a starter.
Ball gets sent to Caldwell and to Luke Riley, number 4. Pass to Charlie Gregory, number 9. Passes it back to Caldwell and back to Riley. Back to Gregory, goes for the 3, but bounces outside of the rim.
Oh, Lakers come away unsuccessful, but Charlie Gregory does a great job of setting the tone there, starting the third quarter with a steal and making sure the first offensive chance was for his squad.
Number 15, Farrell Kang, with a close layup. Kang tries passing to number 10. Ball gets passed through their arms and off on the bleachers. Charlie Gregory passes to Luke Riley.
It's like FCA maintaining their full court press here on defense.
Archer Smith, number 12, with the ball. Passes to Mason Nicholson, who hands it to Luke Riley. Goes for the 3. It bounces on the back of the rim. Number 13, Andy Wong with the ball. Passes it to number 8, Fish Wong. Number 10 takes the 3 and makes it.
First points for this half go to the Eagles. Lampropoulos getting 3 on the board for his squad. They're going to need a lot more of those to get back into this.
Number 12, Archie Smith with the ball again. Passes it to number 10, Isaiah Caldwell. Charlie Gregory, number 9. Goes in. Passes to Mason Nicholson, number 14. Goes for the 2. Bounces off the backboard. Number 8, Chris Huang with the ball. Passes to number 10, back to 8. To 12. And then eventually makes it to 15 and back to 12. And number 12, Elijah Babbitt puts the ball in for 2.
Babbitt putting 2 more, so Eagles on a 5-0 run here to start the third quarter. Lakers want something quick. They had nice momentum off Charlie Gregory's steal to start the quarter.
Amazing team by Charlie Gregory.
That'll help.
Andy Wong goes for the 3, bounces, gets rebounded by Kane.
Yeah, Kegney's been good under the net in the paint, both on offense and on defense. He stopped a few Lakers attempts by gobbling up the defensive rebound, getting the offensive one there for the second and third attempt to ultimately make sure his team walks away a couple points richer.
Yeah, I would sure love to see King and Chessie go at it.
Yeah, we haven't had them matched up too often, but we'll keep an eye. 15 versus 5.
Number 12 with the ball. Passes out to number 8, Fish Horn. Puts the ball up for another 2 points.
Yeah, Lakers still with the lead on the scoreboard, but so far this quarter, it really has been the Eagles coming out as the stronger team.
Number 9, Charlie Gregory with a 3.
Crowd here loves to see a 3-point shot go in, and they've been getting it with the Lakers. I think 3 or 4 different players have all scored 3 so far this afternoon. Lakers not shy about taking those shots.
Number 12, Elijah.
Great movements around from the Eagles too, swinging the ball all the way around the circle before finding the open man in the paint. They're doing much better getting all players involved in the offense instead of having just 1 or 2 guys try to drive it in. I think that's a big part of their success here in the third quarter.
Ball's getting passed around on the 3-point line. Luke drives in, goes for the 2, bounces out. Fish Horn with the ball. Kane gets the ball and puts the ball in for another 2.
Again, Eagles, nice. They've got nice ball movement, yeah, and Kenge's been the finisher more often than not.
Number 14, Mason Nicholson, with a nice 2-point shot. Score is 54-28, Harvey's favorite. Number 12, Elijah, with the ball again. Tries to put up for 2. Luke Riley grabs it. Goes in for a layup. Gets blocked by Fish Huang.
Nice little poke there by Wong. Luke went up, but the ball wasn't with him.
Mason Nicholson with the ball again. Tries to put it up for 2.
Hits the ground hard, but he gets right back up, which is what you want to see. He might need a moment or 2 on the bench.
Looks like there's a lot of subs for Harvey. I think they're subbing out their whole team right now.
Yeah. Never like to see that. Hitting the gym floor hard. Boys have been playing with intensity on both sides, which of course you love to see. Gotta hope that Nicholson will be good for the rest of this game. It is a long tournament.
Alexander Robichaux putting the ball up for 3. Falls short of the net. Fish Huang and Boris Wong drop the ball. Ball goes out. Number 8, Fish Huang. Passes it to Boris Wong.
Nice box out by the Lakers.
Joe Gregory tries to pass the ball across the court. Goes a little bit over his teammates in Colby Claycorn, almost saving the ball, putting it back in play.
Chatting together as Colby jogs back. I think they'll get that one next time.
Fish and Boris seem like there's been a power duo this quarter so far. Tossing the ball and putting up a lot of shots and helping your teammates get in closer to the net. Fishbone starting with the ball again.
Well, I think he might have stepped in there by accident. Tough break. Smiles there from the referee. I don't think they call that too often.
Joe Gregory, number 8 with the ball. Passes to number 11, Robichaux. Passes it out to Claycorn. Claycorn goes in, goes for the 2. Rolls across the back of the rim. Number 8, Fishwong with the ball. Puts it up for 3. Passes on the left side of the rim. Joe Gregory rebounds the ball, passes it to Claycorn. Tries to pass it to Breed, I think. And then Fish Wong blocked the ball. Boris Wong now with the ball. Passes it to number 3, Luke Robertson. Alexander Robichaux passes it to Joe Gregory. Passes it to Michael Reed. Number 8, Fish Wong with the ball.
Real tenacious defense there from Nicholson. Lakers really moving on D. They're trying to match the Eagles. Tough break as the ball hits the minor officiating table. Alice Vautour just nearly gets out of the way of that one. Taking one for the team are our minor officials. Big thanks to Alice Vautour, Violet McDonald, and Maddie Fraser-Cole.
Alexander Robichaux passes it to the corner to Colby Claycorn. And Colby Nicholson receives the ball after the ball bounces off the rim. Robichaux with the ball. Passes it into Nicholson. Nicholson looking for an opening.
I think if that whistle hadn't come, Nicholson would have had some words. Definitely caught a stray arm or two.
Joe Gregory, number 8, with a close 3. Luke Robertson is able to rebound the ball. Number 8, Fish Wong passes it to Luke Robertson. Passes it to Kang, who almost puts it in for a 2. Robichaux tries passing the ball to Nicholson, but it goes a little bit over.
Those stretch passes just aren't working great for the Lakers. They've had a few of those just go a bit too far. That's not a big part of their offense, but it's unfortunate that when they have been going for it, they haven't been able to connect in the way they're hoping.
Yeah. Looks like a good chunk of the Eagles are subbing off now.
Yeah, looks like coaches, and I'm not sure which ones they are. On the roster, we've got John McAloon, Scott Robertson, John Hunt, Mo Perez, and John Rice. Only 2 of them on the bench in a coaching position right now, so not sure which ones those are, but whoever it is, looks like they're running with 2 distinct units.
Number 6, Colby Claycorn with a wide open net, goes up for the layup and puts it in.
Great fast break there by Cleghorn. Despite the Eagles having a lot of the momentum in this second quarter, they've only been able to close the 30-point gap to a 25-point gap. So Lakers managing to hang on in there with them for the most part.
Nicholson with the ball passes to Robichaux. Robichaux passes it out to Nicholson. Drives in, going for the layup. Ooh. Looks like he got a little roll there.
Second Nicholson hit the ground hard. He's taken a few fouls as Nicholson.
Oh, yeah.
Both Nicholsons, but Colby Nicholson the younger that time.
Number 10, Jonathan Lambroso.
Colby Nicholson, basically a free 3-point shot attempt there. Robichaux finds him off the put-in all alone. Capitalizing on the confusion following that foul call.
Colby Claycorn with the ball. Actually travels.
might be one of those situations. If I'm FCA, I'm kind of disappointed the foul was called.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Wong had stepped into that pass for the interception. They might have had a fast break the other way.
Number 9, Arnold Wen. Got the ball, passes it into Andy Wong. Drives in, trying to put it up for a 2.
I think Alexander Robichaud got hands in there. That's pretty rare if that foul does go against him. We'll wait to see the call on the scoreboard. But Robichaud does not commit very many infractions. A very consistent player, has been since he's been on this senior team since grade 9. Usually very disciplined and very sound on his footwork. But this is indeed his second foul of the afternoon. Little atypical.
Andy Wong with the 2 foul shots. Makes his first one. That was a pretty quiet clap from the audience.
Yeah, I think most of them are engaged in other things, chatting. It is a Friday afternoon in a high school, after all.
Oh, yeah.
Folks have lots of weekend to plan.
Ben Bradford taking the ball up to the court. Number 12, Archie Smith passes it to number 10, Isaiah Caldwell. He goes for the 2. He shoots a little low for the net. Andy Wong with the ball. Looking for an opening for his teammates. Number 14, William Compagnie. Ball.
Nice work by one of the tall men for the Eagles. Getting in the paint and putting some points on the board.
Number 12,
Smith
Archie
goes down
Smith.
hard.
Andy Wong passes it to number 9, Arnold Wen. That was a travel on number 15, Pharrell King.
Yeah, tough break, although we do have number 5 for the Lakers and number 15 for the Eagles out at the same time. So we'll keep an eye on Chessie and Kenge, the team's 2 big men out there on the court. We'll see how they match up on the paint.
Ben Bradford with the ball. So far in this game, I've seen Bradford has amazing handles with the ball. Andy Wong passes the ball to Arnold Wen. Back to Wong. Fakes out Bradford and Chessie.
Great fake out there from Wong. He gets a decent shot off. It doesn't go in, but he did draw the foul.
That was a foul off of number 3, Ben Bradford. First foul of the game. Fouls are now 2-2.
Wong's been pretty dangerous from the line. Lakers getting a little sloppy now. There's another foul under the net. This time it's Kenge drawing that.
Looks like they might be getting a little tired. Another
That's
foul off Bradford.
typically what happens. Yeah, you kind of get lazy with your footwork, and where you would have stepped in, it becomes a reach in, and there's 2 points the other way. FCA has a great third quarter. This is exactly what they needed coming into the second half with a 30-point deficit. They've cut that now to 19.
Ben Chessie with an excellent grab of that high pass.
And this time it's Chessie fighting through the defenders, drawing the foul. Very hard man to guard under the net.
Ball bounces off the rim for the first shot. Chessie with the second shot, and ball goes in.
There you go. No rebound necessary.
5 seconds left on the clock. Eagles must do something real quick. Ball bounces outside of the rim.
Long shot attempt from Andy Wong. That one almost went in.
Oh, yeah. With a 20-point difference, we'll send you guys down to the booth.
Hello, folks, and welcome back down to the booth. Another exciting quarter. I wouldn't say as exciting as the others, but the Eagles are only down by 20 points, which is in large part due to their tremendous efforts. Again, number 13 is stacking up free throws, and number 8 making more moves than in last quarter. The Lakers, it appears that they're slowing down compared to the first two quarters, even with them taking their time. In the second quarter, with their big lead, it seems like they were still going really hard, and they're a lot more chilled out in this third quarter. But I think with that came a lower lead, but they're still sitting comfortably at 20 points ahead. The Eagles, they've been doing tremendously. Still a lot of attack, a lot of aggression. They don't look like they've slowed down one bit. They've been putting in a lot of effort. And the Lakers, they've been slowing down a little bit. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if that's just due to the amount of work that they've been putting in. It's incredible. But I guess we're going to see how that goes in this next. This isn't the quarter over. This is the timeout. My bad. But anyways, the same is still true. We're gonna see how the rest of this quarter goes down. No, this was the end of the quarter. We're going to see how this next quarter goes down. Quarter 4. I'll see you on the court.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Number 7, Lorenzo Onana with the ball. Passes it to Wang, sorry.
Almost started the fourth quarter the same way we did the third with a steal from the Lakers. Ben Bradford getting hands in on that pass. Can't quite make it.
Fish Wong trying to pass it to number 5, Rain Rice. Ben Chessie with the ball. Long court pass to Archer Smith, who goes up for the layup and makes it.
Nice work. Lakers finally connecting on one of those long stretch passes. Chessie to Smith, and Smith for the easy 2 points. Nice to see them get some success there.
Fish Wong with the ball. Trying to get his teammates to spread out. Excellent save by Ben Bradford.
Smart play there.
Off of the Eagles.
My coffee, please. Oh.
Ben Bradford with the ball passes it out to Charlie Gregory, who twirls his way inwards, fighting for the ball.
Yeah, these teams not afraid to get in there and dust it up for a jump ball. Huang getting in there with Gregory, but we've had a few players involved in those skirmishes.
Charlie Gregory looking for a teammate to pass it into. He passes it into Chessie.
Puts it where only the big man can get it.
Fish Wong with the ball. Looking for an opening. Tries to pass it to number 12, Elijah Babik, but the ball goes just out of his reach. So Harvey's ball. Charlie Gregory charging in, fakes 3 of the players. Passed it out to Bradford, who went for the 3, but bounced off the rim.
Good ball movement from Gregory outside to Bradford for a much better scoring attempt. You're not going to have great odds driving into the paint if you've got 3 opposing jerseys in front of you. But if you can get in, draw the defenders, and then pass it out to a teammate for an uninterrupted 3-point shot attempt, your chances of scoring go a little bit up.
Ben Chessie with the ball, passes it out to Gregory. Ball bounces off the back of the rim. Caldwell is trying to collect the ball. Just loses grip of it. Fish Wong trying to push with the ball. Chessie is able to recover the ball, and now he's going for his own push. And the layup was outside of the rim. That's sad to see for Harvey.
Yeah, tough break. Ben Chessie showing off some dunk skills earlier during the pep rally. I'm sure he'd love to get one in front of this hometown crowd tonight. We'll see if the opportunity presents itself.
Ben Chessie passes it out to Gregory. Ball gets handed to Bradford. Bradford goes in for the 2. Bounces off the back of the rim. Fish Huang, definitely the player with the most ball time, I feel like.
Yeah. He's been bringing that ball up, leading the attack for the Eagles.
Number 7, Lorenzo Onana with an excellent 2-point shot.
Oh, nice C by Bradford.
Ball. Lorenzo with the ball again. Passes it to Fish Huang. To Luke Robertson. Back to Boris Wong. Into Fish Huang, who puts the ball up for a 2. Bounces off the right side of the rim.
Nice movement by Wong, getting his own rebound there. Took the shot, but did not stop for a moment to admire it. Got his feet moving right away, got to where the ball was coming to. Made sure that his second attempt was a good one.
So far, no timeouts have been called this game. That surprises me.
Yeah, not by either team, which I'm surprised that FCA didn't go for one a little earlier in the game when things started getting out of hand.
Definitely
You do reach a point. Yeah, would have been a good time for one. Although with FCA getting closer, knocking on the door now, the 30-point lead at halftime has shrunk to 18. We might see a timeout called by one of either team.
Colby Claycorn collecting the ball, making his way down the court, passes to Colby Nicholson. He tries taking the ball around the back end of the court.
Yeah, some attempted acrobatics there by Nicholson. Can't quite hang on to the ball. And actually, we do have a timeout called finally. This timeout called by Harvey. Not surprising with the Eagles storming back as they will, as we get ready to head down to the booth.
Well, that's going to be a timeout, and holy macaroni, I should say. What some aggressive plays from both teams. They're just, especially the Eagles, we're seeing just like ramming right into it, and it's fine, it's clean, but some really, really aggressive plays. They're really trying to get back into the game, and to be working for them, they've gotten 2 points up from that 20-point lead, so now it's only an 18-point lead by the Lakers, and we're only about a minute and a half in. Only about a minute and a half in, and I guess we just have to see where the rest of this game takes us. I'm excited to see if the Eagles can take that lead and show the Lakers what they're made of. The Lakers have been doing extraordinarily well, though. Extraordinarily. It's the Lakers. They've been doing great because they are great. And that's all. I'll send you back up to the booth, I guess, to the skybox. This is the booth.
Hello everybody, welcome back. There is now 6 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. 59-41 in Harvey's favor.
Yeah, before things kick off, we'll just thank our minor officials one more time. Ali Siron, Delaney McElwain working the entry table tonight, as well as Alice Vautour on scoreboard, Violet McDonald on the shot clock, and Maddie Fraser-Cole on the score sheet.
Number 8, Fish Wong with the ball. No, sorry, number 13, Andy Wong. That 3 looked like an 8 to me from way up here.
Yeah, when they're twisted the wrong way, those numbers are hard to see. Especially FCA, these jerseys have the dark numbers on the dark jersey as well. They've got a bit of a white outline so you can tell when they're facing the right way. More jerseys go kind of the traditional Harvey, who have the darker numbers on the lighter background though.
Andy Wong going up for his second free throw. Makes it in.
That one's good. Yeah, if you send him for 2, he's coming back with at least 1.
Oh yeah. Mason Nicholson with the ball. Passes to Colby Nicholson. Hands it to Colby Claycorn. To Nicholson, number 14. Tries to pass, but it's a little high for Luke Riley.
Nice to see Mason Nicholson back out there on the court though after taking that hard fall in the third quarter. Seems to be out there no worse for wear.
Mr. David McMullen looking like he's giving some advice to the team.
Yeah, not sure what he told his boys during the timeout, but he'd hate to see this lead slip away even further. Lakers were in full command of this game during the first half, especially the first quarter, and they've let the Eagles back into this.
Well, like Andy Wong accidentally bounced the ball on the line, so it was out. It's now Harvey's ball.
Ooh. Nice speed by Boris Wong with that interception, creating an offensive chance there from nothing.
Luke Riley with the ball, trying to lose Andy Wong, but was just unable to do it. Mason Nicholson gets the pass, passes to Colby Nicholson, his brother. Colby looking for a way in, tries to pass it to Michael. Michael accidentally fumbles the ball, and Luke Robertson gets the ball. Taking it in for the 2, bounces off the right side of the rim. Robertson accidentally drops the ball and lets it go out of bounds.
Yeah, Luke Robertson, one of those players who might actually be more dangerous from the three-point line than he is from in close. He's had a few three-point shots.
Andy Wong with the close 2. Luckily, it gets caught by number 15, Kang.
Yeah.
He gets put in.
Kenge again on that second attempt. He's been great on the rebounds for the Eagles.
Mason Nicholson passes it to Luke Riley. You can hear the Eagles cheering for their teammates who are on court.
Eagles bench getting right into this. You got to hope the Lakers crowd here is going to be able to give their home team squad a bit of support as well.
Boris Wong tries to put the ball up, but rolls out of the rim. Number 4, Brian Nkwambi.
Great drive in by Nkwambi. We haven't seen a whole lot of him this game, but he was in the right space there, able to get the rebound.
If I remember right, Nkwambi was there for the second quarter of the game. He ran almost the whole second quarter, I believe.
Gotcha.
Fang trying to put the ball back in place, but it's just a little too late.
Yeah. Eagle eye of the referee. We didn't get either referee's name, but a big thanks to them for making this game possible.
Luke Riley with the ball, looking for an opening. Passes to Colby Claycorn. Passes to Mason Nicholson. Takes it in. Passes out to Luke Riley. Luke Riley takes the 3 and just barely bounces out.
But no one there for the Lakers on the rebound, though. Nkwambi got that, but he had 2 other blue jerseys out there helping him. No Lakers in the paint at all.
Andy Wong with the ball, putting the ball up for 3 and makes it in the net.
It's 3 clean points for Andy Wong. Definitely gaining some confidence now.
11-point difference.
Yeah. 19-point swing here in the second half so far for these Eagles.
Number 7, Colby Nicholson with the ball. Accidentally travels. Looks like he tried to get him around the Eagles, but just was not able to do it.
Coach McMullen having some words with his teams from the sidelines, making some adjustments to make sure that they don't let this lead slip away.
Fish Wong with the ball. Passes with Luke Robertson out to Boris Wong. Passes it into number 4, Brian Nkwambi. Big fight over the ball in the middle. Now Ben Chessie, number 5, one of our, if not our biggest player.
Chessie going head-to-head with Nakembe on that drive. Ooh.
Joe Gregory tried going for the layup, but Fish Wong just managed to barely block the ball.
Very strong lineup out here for the Eagles. Lambropoulos is checking back in.
Fish with the ball. Pass it to Luke Robertson. To number 10, to Wong again. Back to Robertson. The ball ends up making its way to number 15, Kang.
Chessie doing his part of the deal there, staying on Kenge, making sure Kenge didn't have a clean shot. But Fish Wong under the paint had an unencumbered rebound attempt that eventually ended up going in. Push, I believe, is the call. Not sure who
I don't
guilty
know, but that was the
party,
fourth
right?
foul for number 8.
Oh,
Fish.
yeah. Fish Wong. And there's those penalty troubles. FCA started the game with 7 fouls in the first quarter. Those numbers may be coming back to bite them now. Where are we at? I believe we're a little under 3.5 minutes left to play.
And that was the first foul against Chelsea. Luke Robertson with the ball. Passes to Jonathan, number 10. Back to Robertson. To Huang. Fighting. Luke Riley trying to stop Huang from getting anywhere. Ball goes up and bounces on the wrong side of the rim. Colby Nicholson takes a fall.
Hits the ground hard, and we'll see where that call goes. Wong was in the area as we have a timeout called by FCA. Looks like the third foul on Nakwambi as we get ready to head down to the booth. Oh, sorry. Nope, I guess the booth isn't ready. So we'll keep this timeout up here. 59-50. With, what is that, 2:59 left on the clock? You have an angle?
158.
1:58. All right. So with 2 minutes left to play, the Lakers do have the lead, but definitely not unsurmountable. Okay, and now we're ready to go down to the booth.
Hello, Lakers, and welcome back down. This is a quick little timeout. Game has been just as aggressive as ever, maybe a little bit less aggressive than before the first timeout, but the aggression's still there. The Eagles still really are plowing in, and the Lakers aren't always stopping them. The point lead, I believe, is very low now, below 10. I think it's 8, 9. The point lead is 9. 9 for Harvey. Few minutes left. I'm excited to see where this goes. Maybe the Eagles can take this back. I'll send you back up to the skybox. I'll talk to you then.
Lakers having to play a defensive game for the next 2 minutes in order to take the win.
And I believe this is the starting 5 back on the court now. So Lakers really want to make sure they get this game. FCA, strong full court defense. Nice work by Robertson.
Jesse throwing the ball into Bradford. Bradford takes the ball along the left side of the court. Passes it to Luke Riley. Goes up for the 2.
And looks like that's a foul called on FCA. Not sure if that was an intentional push. But it is a foul nevertheless on Lambropoulos, his 3rd. A lot of key players here for the Eagles in potential foul trouble.
These foul shots are very important for Harvey, trying to get the gap in between the points a little bit bigger, just as a safety net. Second foul, both fouls just bounce outside of the rim. Fish Wong with the ball. Number 10 is able to collect the ball after Fish accidentally drops it. Number 15, Kang, with a travel.
Ooh. Kenge does not like that call there on the travel, losing possession in the offensive zone.
It's a turnover for Harvey. Harvey now got the ball.
So got some confusion here. Not sure what Coach Dave is yelling about.
Alexander gets the ball. They're gonna down. Bradford's now got the ball. Tries to go in, but gets stopped by number 15.
Team's a little chippier now. They were helping each other up when players went to the ground, but I don't think we're getting any of that in the final couple minutes of play here. Kenge only his 2nd foul of the evening, but this is crucially the Eagles' 4th of the quarter. One more foul will put the Lakers into bonus, which with a 9-point lead in the last minute and a half, not a place their opponents want them to be.
Amazing foul shot by Ben Bradford.
There you go. Crowd getting back into it with the first Lakers points in a while.
Andy Wong trying to hit a hard
A little
pass.
uncharacteristic loss of focus there from Huang. Luke Riley, I think, trying to do a little disruption with the slow clap in his face.
Number 5, Chesney with the ball. Passes to Bradford. Joe Gregory goes for the 3. Just hits the rim and rolls off. Andy Wong with the ball again. Passes it to Fish Huang.
Oh, nice work by Chessie getting hands in there, breaking up the chance, slowing things down.
Number 10 with the 3-point shot. Just barely goes out.
Oh,
Chessie with the amazing block.
big defensive play from Ben Chessie. That's got this crowd back into things. I was going to point out a moment earlier, Nakwambi made a great move keeping that ball in, the offensive chance alive. Chessie made sure to stop it.
That was the 3rd foul on number 15. Alexander Robichaud with the ball. Passes it up to Luke Riley. Passes it over to Bradford. Alexander with the block.
Whoa. Big block from Kembe, but looks like it might have been an illegal one.
And now Harvey has bonus now because Eagles have now got 5 fouls.
Yep, and that is now the 4th one on Kembe. Might have spoken too soon when I said he wasn't in foul trouble personally. Both he and number 8 Fish Huang with 4 fouls so far.
Bradford with that close second foul shot just bounces out of the rim. Bradford now has the ball again. Goes around. Passes to Joe Gregory. Passes it in to Chessie. Chessie playing an amazing center game. Puts it up. Bounces off. Catches his own rebound.
Drawing the foul in the paint yet again, Ben Chessie.
32 seconds left on the clock. Harvey needs as many foul shots as he can get. Amazing first foul by Ben Chessie.
First shot is good. This is icing on the cake at this point with 30 seconds and a 10, now 11-point lead. Lakers are in the driver's seat.
Chessie up with the second foul shot. Bounces off the front of the rim.
I think Luke Riley getting called for the shoulder check there. Yep, indeed. His first foul of the game. Trying a little disruption here in the end, the dying minutes of this 4th quarter.
Number 8, Fish Huang with the ball. Passes it to Andy. Goes for a 3 shot. Rolls out of the rim.
We didn't see too much of Huang and Wong on the court at the same time for the Eagles this game. Wonder if that's an adjustment they make later on in this tournament.
Robichaud with the ball. Passes it out to Chessie. Chessie's just going to hold on to the ball and let the time run out. Amazing game by both teams. Harvey had an amazing beginning to it, getting a really big point lead. But then the Eagles came back and closed the gap.
Lakers took their foot off the gas, and things got dicey there for a little bit. But they pulled it out when it mattered in the 4th quarter. Lakers start this tournament with a win. Final score 61 for the Lakers, 50 for the Fredericton Christian Academy Eagles. Don't go away because we've got game 2 of this 6-game tournament coming right up. It will be the Heartland Huskies taking on the Fundy Mariners. Big thanks, of course, to everyone behind the scenes who made the game possible. Delaney McElwain and Ali Sirwa Working the entry table, Alice Vautour, Violet McDonald, and Maddie Fraser-Cole on the minor officiating. Jay Gillette has been working the camera up here. Big thanks to Jay, his first time in the stream team, but hopefully not the last. Tim Neidert at the console, and downstairs we got Austin Jameson on our scoreboard, Kevin Sheffers-Roy behind the camera, and Ashton Little at the booth, and that's where we'll send you down. Thanks so much, Nolan.
What a game, folks. That was the Harvey High Senior Boy Lakers against the Fredericton Christian Academy Eagles. A very, very fun game, and the Eagles didn't quite come back, but they were making a comeback. Harvey Lakers only up by 11 points at the end. There was a point there where the Eagles were down 20. What a wonderful game. Lots of fun, and thank you for coming out and watching the stream. They're doing the awards now. I'll send you back up. Number 5, Ben Chessie, is the MVP. So to make sure to join us at our game at 2:45, it's going to be the Lakers versus Heartland. See you there. Lakers, I think. I don't know. Have a good night. Good day. See you then. Goodbye.